5-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champion. You won an MVP award. If I were to say to you, Keith, looking back on your incredible career, what is one memory that comes to mind? What's a memory that sticks out from your career?
Well, gosh, it's tough. The ultimate is the World Series championship, and that's a team effort. It's not an individual effort. I won a batting title. I won a most valuable player. I won all the gold gloves and the silver bats. But those are personal things. But really, when the season begins in spring training, the one goal is to go to the World Series, and I was fortunate enough to get to two. Uh, so I have Game 7 in both World Series, 82 with the Cardinals when we beat Milwaukee, and 86 when we beat the Red Sox. I got two key hits late in the game to bring us back. We were one tied the game, the other one I think put us ahead. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I forget. But there were two key hits in the seventh inning late in the game. So those are things I remember. They weren't fun at bats because one was against Bruce Hurst, a real tough left-hander, and the other one was against Bob McClure. Well, that was with Milwaukee, my first World Series. And I grew up with Bob, and we played Little League against each
No
other.
way.
And we were friends. And it's my first World Series, and here I am. I got to face him with the game basically on the line, and he was a tough left-hander, and I got the base hit. So that was surreal that happened.
Wow. So you mentioned the 86 team, World Series champ with the Mets, and that Mets team in 86 was unbelievable. When you look back at that 86 season, talk a little bit about that team, just how good you were. If you knew throughout that season that you guys were as good as you ultimately ended up being, the best team in baseball, but that year, how awesome was that team?
Well, when you win 108 games, it's fun coming to the ballpark.
So many games.
And we won 2/3 of our games, I believe, and we won 98 games the year before and went home in 85. Cardinals won 102. We lost by 4 games and went down to the last week of the season, and we got to as close as one game with 4 to play, and it just didn't happen. It was very disappointing. So we were very much on point as far as the next season, 86, when it came around in spring training. To win 108 games, there's only in the history of Major League Baseball, there are only 12 teams that have won 108 games or more, and that's something I'm very proud of, and my teammates are very proud of. It's a very extraordinary year that we had, and we had a real tough time in the playoffs. We had to go up against Houston, and we knew that was going to be very difficult with Nolan Ryan and Mike Scott with Cy Young, and Bob Knepper, tough left-hander, and then we got past them. And we knew Boston with Clemens was the Cy Young that year, and Bruce Hurst. They just didn't have the pitching depth to stay with us. But we all know about Game 6, the most incredible comeback probably in World Series history, with the World Series on the line. 2 outs, nobody on, down 3 runs, and come back and made down. I think it was 2 or 3 runs. Yes, and when we won the game. Everybody knows about that. But an incredible comeback. So to me, the answer to your question is the 2 World Series stick out in my mind. They were just such great accomplishments from a team standpoint, and you got the World Series ring, and all that, and it's everything you dream of when you're a kid in Little League. You want to get in the World Series.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.